Okay, we're up at the landing at Pine Paradise. We're looking at the products. He's been forwarding for, I guess, a week now. And they may have been trucking, I'm not sure. They were planning to start as soon as they had a load of something. So, start here with the main object of this whole operation are pine saw logs. These are going to Robbins Lumber down in Searsmont, fine pine sawmill. These are graded. Their selects, of course, are the money. They're the ones that are essentially clear or have no branches over a ½ inch in diameter. We're not going to probably have any of those here because this is all young pine. It's grew up and it's still got small dead branches on the butt log. So, however, the prices are good. We're getting for the number ones. 170, and I think number 2s and 3s the same price is 150 1,000 board feet. So not a huge price, but given that the spec here is down to 6 inches on the 2s and 3s, and I think 8 I think on number 1s, maybe bigger than that, but whatever. Here we have half a load or whatever of pine saw logs. There's also spruce and fir in this lot. This is basically a softwood operation, unlike most of our harvests where the big number one product is hardwood pulpwood, which most of our land is mixed wood or even hardwood forest type. This is different. This is mostly softwood except for one beech stand, about 8 acres. But these are fir logs. These are going for a price that we've never seen before, really. $20 1,000 pounds to a 5-inch top. They have to be either 12s or 16s, right? So this used to just be pulpwood, or they wouldn't even take it as pulpwood. So nice fir coming out of pretty much the low-lying ground out the back. 20 1,000. Over here on the other side of the trail, here's the yard. As it's developing here. This is the pine pulpwood. This is stuff that we couldn't even sell 2 years ago or even 1 year ago for very much. It's still not hugely valuable, but it's going for $2 1,000 pounds, or if you do the math, that's $8.60 I think a cord. You can see there's more of that than there are saw logs, and it's because of the way we're marking it. Of course, this is an improvement cut and a thinning. We're taking the crooked stems, the ones that may have past weevil damage or whatever, or blister rust cankers or whatever, and going to the new mill, or the rebuilt mill in Old Town. You can see here's a big giant pine pulp log, 18 inches on the butt, and you can see it's only 40 years old. So these things are really growing. Again, this is a really high site stand, as we've discussed in other videos. Appears to be the end of the pine pulp, and then he's going right into hardwood pulp. See a couple of sticks of aspen there, white birch, crooked beech, more aspen. He must be back there, the end of the property line. Mostly beech right here. Hardwood pulp is $4.50 1,000 pounds. So times 5, $20 and change, $22 a cord. And then we're over here. Some reason he's got these piled up against each other. Looks like spruce fir pulp, which really, given the markets we have, is mostly just rotten fir and maybe any rotten spruce, although rotten spruce is rare, that won't make studwood. Okay, we're coming to the end of it here. It looks like for some reason he's got some fir studwood logs, which is yet a different spec. 4-inch top, 10 feet. That's going for $8 1,000 pounds. Not a huge price, but it beats pulpwood, right? And it gets rid of a lot of small fir that we're having. Over here, we'll see the same product. I think we saw the fir logs. These are fir studwood. This is the $8 1,000 pound. Again, they have to be 10 feet. But they can go to a 4-inch top. So you only need a 6-inch fir tree. As you can see, these are butt logs of small firs that are, again, quite young and growing vigorously. But, you know, we have the balsam adelgid and other pests. And then here we have spruce logs. This is, of all the species we're cutting here, this is the real money wood. $28, 1,000 pounds for this stuff by weight. Again, it goes to down to, they want 12s or 16s to a 5-inch top. So that's just a tremendous market. This is the highest price we've ever seen for spruce logs. Whether that's still being paid, I don't know. This contract was signed in the summer. That's what we're getting. So a wonderful market. These would be going presumably locally to Pleasant River, just over in Dover. So the trucking is small. Same with these fir this fir studwood, also going to a mill in Enfield, which is even closer to here, that Pleasant River, the Brochu brothers have bought and reopened. It used to be a pine mill. Now it's sawing small diameter, mostly fir, into studs and drying it separately so they can separate their spruce and their big mill in Dover from this fir that they're now buying and also selling at a profit, presumably. So that's all we see right now, and this is a simple operation. We don't have any hardwood saw logs here. There probably will be some birch boltwood here and there in piles. In fact, there's a stem here that looks like it got stranded. It's amazing what the birch mills will take. Look at, I mean, that log has sweep and crook in it both, but it just needs to be, I think, 8 inches, and 8 plus for maybe 9 feet long, and then we're good. So at a high price, $300, 1,000 board feet. I don't know how they probably deduct for sweep, but so anyway, forest products. I love it. That's why we're doing it. Okay, on the other end of the yard here, we found, there is a pile of what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 sticks of more of this birch boltwood. Look at this stem right here. Amazing. Look at the crook in that, but they'll take that and saw it. I'm not sure what they'll scale for defect in that. Look, here's another one, right? Look at that, just winds up the tree. Normally this would just be in pulpwood, so they must really want the wood. Look at this one here. Unbelievable. That's not 8 inches even. I don't know what that's going for. Maybe, I don't know. But they, of course, are making this into like things like toothpicks and golf tees, so they are able to use even slab wood. So another great market that Maine has. Okay.